What's up, folks? Welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. Today is Canada Day, basically. And there are a lot of really good Canadian artists. But the Canada hat is being worn in Terri Wood's honor because Terri Wood sent me the hat. He's a Canadian. He's a Canuck. And he made a PayPal donation, so that moves it way up the list, that I do Terri Clark's song, If I Were You. And Terri Clark is also a Canadian. So anyhow, let's get into it. I don't know the song, so here we go. Anytime they open with piano, I'm always surprised. I don't know why. Maybe it's just rarer.
You were standing at my front door when I came home tonight.
Pretty voice. Dynamic.
And I could tell by the look you gave me, you were needing my advice. You say you want more out of life than he can give you, as a tear rolls down your face. But girl, I've seen the way he looks at you, and I know someone who'd gladly take your place.
Oh, nice.
If I were you, I'd run back home tonight, tell him everything's alright. Yeah, I know what I'd do if I were you. I'd never let him go. I'd have someone to hold my whole life through.
Yeah. So, songs, lyrics, concepts, ideas hit each of us differently, but when you have personal experience with a given thing, so many four-letter words have already come into my mind that I have not said and I'm not going to. But, all right, here we go. This is an absolutely beautiful song, spot on.
If I were you.
You need a kick in the ass once in a while to keep yourself on the right path from someone else.
You shouldn't think you're missing out on something because you wear a wedding band.
Nice.
'Cause I can't seem to find somebody who wants more than just a one-night stand.
Yep.
You know this single life I'm living ain't all it's cracked up to be. So you've come to the wrong place if what you want is sympathy.
Good woman, man. Keep it real.
If I were you, I'd run back home tonight, tell him everything's alright. Yeah, I know what I'd do if I were you. I'd never let him go. I'd have someone to hold my whole life through. If I were you, I'd run back home tonight, tell him everything's alright. Yeah, I know what I'd do if I were you. I'd never let him go. I'd have someone to hold my whole life through.
Right on.
If I were you, if I were you.
That song was so spot on. It captured so many specific elements of life, those those snippets of life I talk about, but there were a number of them layered in this song. One is what a good friend. What a good friend it is when they'll tell you you're being an idiot, basically. You need to get your ass straight, get your act in line, and go back and be with the person, honor the commitment you were, because you're not going to be happier this way. You know, the frying pan into the fire type of deal. But it was either the Eagles or Don Henley had a line in a song. I don't remember the name of the song, but the line in it was something like, what are these voices, or what are these voices outside love's open door that makes us throw off our contentment? I don't remember the rest of it, but that's what came to mind here. It's like, why do we keep searching always for more, more, more? What is it? At times I've wondered, even though this is Canadian, but Canadians and Americans are so similar in this regard, there's no difference, that at least in the U.S. Bill of Rights, where it's the pursuit of happiness, somehow in super wealthy countries, it's become a guarantee of happiness. So somehow inside us, it's like, I got to have more. I got to have more. I got to have more. I've got something that's good, but it's not perfect. You know, anyway, this song's got me going because, one, I was the person giving advice to a friend just like this once. And then in another context, I wish somebody had given somebody that I was close with this very same advice. Like, you're effing nuts. But anyhow, what is it about music, man, that can get you going like this? But I like it. I like feeling it. I like laughing. I like crying. I like the whole gamut of emotions. Not all at once, obviously, but I like, you know, even when you get older, when you can have such passion. I mean, somehow when you're younger, you think when you get older, you're just going to be sitting in a couch in beige clothing and in beige furniture and just be kind of boring. But you don't have to be whatsoever. You can actually be fired up. So Terri Wood, that's good. Man, Terri Wood requested Terri Call. I'm going to rate that song. I don't normally rate PayPal requests unless you ask me to, but I'm going to do it anyway. The content of that song was so I love her voice, by the way. She's got a great voice. There's like a dynamism in her voice that just sort of can capture a range of emotion. There's a seriousness, there's a femininity, there's a not soprano, but like lower tone to it at times, but she's somebody that if she was speaking, you'd listen to her, not just because of what she was saying, but because of the way she speaks. I mean, this may shock you that I'm coming in with this number, but the 9.8 popped into my head. It was all too real. This song is all too real, and that, in the moment, bumps it up. So if you've made it this far in the video, folks, I know Terri Wood, you have, but thank you for playing along. Leave your comments. Just a simple bit of advice. I mean, the part that got me the most was, at first I didn't know whose point of view this song was coming at it from. And then when she brought in, I was telling my friend this because she was thinking of leaving her husband or sleeping with this other guy, even though she's married, presumably, to this other man. But the line that got me was, the way he looks at you, I know a lot of women who would trade places with you. That part of the song I can relate to very, very much. And it's what started pissing me off, too. Probably in a beautiful way, if there's such a thing. So there you go, folks. Pretty impassioned by me. I don't usually get that amped up, but on occasion I do. All right. Terri Wood, thank you again, my friend. Thank you for the hat, the donation, your involvement in the channel, for who you are as a person. I know you're just a good dude. And more than that. So your family members must be very happy to have you in their lives, and your friends and so forth. I know I am. So, all right, guys, that's it. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.